When Yazdegerd ibn Shahryar, the Persian king, Kisra, fled from Al-Madain to Hulwan, he began gathering troops along the way from the surrounding lands. A large number of Persians and allies assembled under his command. He appointed Mihran as the leader of this army, while he himself continued to Hulwan, leaving his army stationed at Jalula, where they dug a massive trench around their camp and fortified themselves with arms, equipment, and siege engines. When Saʿd ibn Abī Waqqāṣ learned of this, he wrote to Caliph Umar, who instructed him to remain in Al-Madain. While sending his nephew Hashim ibn Utbah as the commander of the army to confront Kisra. Umar appointed Qa'Qa'a ibn Amr over the vanguard. Sa'd ibn Malik over the right wing, Umar ibn Malik over the left wing, and Amr ibn Murrah al-Juhni over the rear guard. Sa'd followed Umar's orders and dispatched a powerful force of around 12,000 men, including prominent Muslim leaders, senior Muhajirun and Ansar, and the heads of Arab tribes. This was in Safar, 16 AH, shortly after the conquest of Al-Madain. The army marched through Babylon, where its ruler surrendered in exchange for a tribute, and then continued toward Jalula, where they found the Magians, Zoroastrians, entrenched behind their defenses. Hashim ibn Utbah besieged them, and the Persians would launch fierce attacks against the Muslims daily. Kisra kept sending reinforcements, and Sa'd also sent additional troops to support his nephew. The battle intensified, and the flames of war raged on. Hashim delivered multiple speeches, urging his soldiers to fight with full trust in Allah. The Persians swore by fire never to flee until they had exterminated the Arabs. The decisive battle, the day of judgment and separation, came at last. The fighting was so fierce that arrows ran out on both sides, spears shattered, and the combatants resorted to swords and battle axes. When the time for Thuhr prayer arrived, the Muslims prayed with brief gestures while the Persians rotated their ranks with fresh troops. At that point, Qa'Qa'a ibn Amr addressed the Muslims, saying, "Are you shaken by what you have seen, O Muslims?" They replied, "Yes, we are exhausted while they are fresh." Qa'Qa'a responded, "No, we shall charge upon them as one man and pursue them relentlessly until Allah decides between us." With that, the Muslims launched a unified assault. Qa'Qa'a led a decisive charge with a group of cavalry and warriors, reaching the entrance of the Persian trench. As night fell, Muslim warriors like Tulayha al-Asadi, Amr ibn Ma'di Karib, Qais ibn Makshu, and Hujr ibn Adi continued fighting in the dark. At one point, Qa'Qa'a's caller rang out, "O Muslims, your commander is at their trench." When the Persians heard this, they panicked and fled. The Muslims seized control of the battlefield, capturing the Persian trench. The Persians tried to escape in all directions, but the Muslims ambushed them at every turn. According to Abu Hanifa al-Dinawari, the Muslims gained an unprecedented amount of spoils on the day of Jalula, including a large number of Persian noblewomen as captives. It is said that Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab used to pray, "O Allah, I seek refuge in you from the offspring of the Jalulian captives." "100,000 Persians were slain, covering the battlefield with corpses, hence the name Jalula, meaning covered. Umar ibn al-Khattab said, "The downfall of the Arabs will come when the sons of Persian women rule over them." And when Umar was stabbed by the Persian Abu Lu'lu'a, he asked, "Who struck me?" They replied, "Abu Lu'lu'a, whose name is Fayruz." Umar then said, "I had forbidden you from bringing any of their uluj, Persians and Romans, among us, but you disobeyed me." It was said that Al-Abbas had told Umar, "The labor of Medina is strenuous and cannot be sustained except by the uluj, Persians and Romans." Al-Abbas was among the companions who employed them the most. Then Abdullah ibn Abbas said, "If you wish, I will act," meaning he would kill their uluj, Persians and Romans. But Umar replied, "You have lied? After they have spoken your language? After they have prayed toward your Qibla? After they have performed your Hajj?